Hey everyone, it's Jack and Sam from Cultaholic.com, and we're well along the road to WrestleMania now. And what better way to celebrate Wednesday than by taking a look at some WrestleMania news? Come on, friend.
If you don't say anything, you look a lot cooler.
First of all, a major WWE superstar has sustained an injury, potentially jeopardizing a WrestleMania match. Secondly, a brand new WrestleMania title match was announced last night on SmackDown Live. And finally, WWE have officially designated 2 of their matches on the card to the pre-show. So first and foremost, yes, last night WWE announced after SmackDown that a certain superstar had sustained an injury, and that man is Rey Mysterio. Obviously, this is big because he's on the card. He's got a title match against Samoa Joe.
Yeah, it's such a shame, isn't it?
And well, we don't know yet if it's entirely true or not.
They've not said about the severity of it. They've just said that he's going to be looked at like repeatedly in the run up to Mania. Yes. So they're going to be assessing the situation daily, I guess. But it's just a shame.
Well, if it is true, then obviously we wish him a very quick recovery. And also, it's interesting to me that he was scheduled to have a match on SmackDown that was cancelled, and then they didn't announce that his match with Joe had been cancelled yet.
Right.
So yeah, it sounds as though they're going to take this one
maybe he's
day
just
by
like
day.
Tweaked it or something. Like, hopefully it's nothing too severe.
Maybe.
It's his ankle, right? So
right.
Yeah.
And I just feel as though, you know, Rey is one of those people that he's not going to like make or break this WrestleMania card, but it's Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, he's capable of busting out, you know, a match full of little moments that will make everybody feel good. So, and I always love Rey in the David versus Goliath situation matches, which, you know, this would have very much been. One
strange thing that this made me realise, though, is that, you know, I was thinking, like, if Rey isn't able to compete on Sunday, who would step in to face him? And there's various people you'd expect to be on this WrestleMania card who aren't, like Andrade, Kevin Owens. That one's making me really nervous.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
I'm just worried he's going to screw Kofi out of the belt.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about.
He's going to win the armbar.
Yeah, Kevin Owens.
I don't
it's
know.
Kevin Owens, isn't it, though? It's Kevin Owens.
He doesn't need to be in the Battle Royal.
Yeah, he deserves more. I don't know. But anyway, yes, Rey Mysterio officially, as of right now, is still scheduled to face Samoa Joe for the US title at WrestleMania 35 in New York / New
Jersey. MetLife Stadium.
Caleb Braxton noted that Rey's injury, will be reevaluated as we get closer to the pay-per-view, but road is running out on that magical pathway to the showcase of the Immortals.
You were going to go, the road is running out on the road to WrestleMania.
Yes, I was, yeah. Yes. Next up, if you didn't see last night's SmackDown Live, you will have missed the fact that there is a new match announced for WrestleMania.
So many matches.
Booked by the host of WrestleMania, Alexa Bliss, whom we recently learned has the power to make matches for WrestleMania despite just being the host. She,
well, you know, the host of WrestleMania has got superpowers.
Well, there is a precedent because The Rock did it.
They can come down, they can ruin a main event.
The Rock did that. Or the New Day. Yeah. You know, got the Hardys in. Yeah. Or, well, they announced it. I don't know if they did it. But anyway,
they just magicked them up.
Yes. They summoned them. They played the ocarina. Alexa has announced that there will be... she booked this match by the sounds of it. Yeah. And it'll be for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And it's not quite what we were expecting in the run-up. Things have been tweaked a little. Things have been reshuffled. Yeah. So it'll be the Usos defending their titles in a fatal 4-way against the teams of Ricochet and Aleister Black, who I was...
Tasty.
Who I thought... Well, yeah, it is. Yeah. But I thought they'd be on the Raw side of things until they fought the Revival on this Monday's Raw.
They're not on an assigned brand, are they?
No.
They have to wait for the Superstar shake-up.
Of course.
So, yeah, they can work wherever they want, for whatever belts they want.
Ricochet and Aleister Black, Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar, and Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. No stipulation announced as yet, but everyone's been noticing that there's no big ladder match on this year's WrestleMania card.
Yeah.
Which is
You always want one of those big gimmick matches, don't you?
You do. And nothing's been... Well, I mean, we've had the Go Home Raw and the Go Home SmackDown now, and nothing's been officially assigned, so...
I mean, we could just turn the Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio match into a ladder scramble between 10 blokes.
Yeah. Do it. Also, Alexa Bliss made her announcement after the Usos had teamed with Black and Ricochet to defeat the heel team, the Bar, Rusev and Nakamura. It's one of those matches that as it stands, I'm not too excited for, but I reckon it could kind of steal the show, because you've got enough guys in there who are excellent. Ricochet, Aleister Black, Cesaro, you know, Shinsuke, like everyone's good. It's just
I just can't believe Ricochet's getting a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be out there in front of all those people doing crazy flippy stuff.
I bet he does something insane.
Yeah.
Although he's got... The thing is, right, Aleister Black and Ricochet now have 2 title matches in the same weekend. They've got the match against the War Raiders on TakeOver New York, and now they got this one as well.
I'm worried that this is going to phone it in a little bit. that they're going to lose, but
Lose to the War Raiders.
Yeah, but part of me sees them winning to the War Raiders and coming out to like WrestleMania
That'd
with
be cool.
the belts. So yeah, I don't know.
I want to see that, but
yeah,
I don't know if would they let that happen. They should.
Yeah,
they should.
It's not like it's a different promotion. It's,
No,
it's still in house. So I think if they were to win, I think they'd come up with those belts.
Nothing yet official for the Raw Tag Team Championship, which is currently held by the Revival.
There was the rumour yesterday that it was going to be Kurt Hawkins
and Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
So I guess if that is announced, it'll be just one of those ones that's just announced in the days before.
Yeah.
They've run out of shows. They've run out of shows. Sam.
It's just the go home Raw was something that was just a bit like really, that's the go home for WrestleMania, and I don't know. It just there doesn't seem to be as much hype around WrestleMania this year in the run-up.
It's strange, isn't it?
Like, I'm usually by this point buzzing. I'm just like excited and ready to go, and like I just want to see everything. And at the minute, I'm just like, oh, it's this Sunday. I'm excited.
I'm hyped for WrestleMania weekend. There's so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
But for WrestleMania itself, the show itself, looking at the card, if I just looked at this year's card and last year's card, I'd think, well, this year's card's huge. The first ever women's main event, Rollins versus... But for some reason...
It's also huge. It's what, like 16 matches now?
Right.
Like, I think it has to be 17 to be the longest of all time.
Right.
So, we're getting there. We're getting close.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Speaking of the match card, WWE have officially announced as well that... Well, I assume there's going to be more added to the pre-show because it is, I think, 2 hours long. But they've announced 2 matches that are going to take place on the pre-show, and those are the 2 Battle Royals. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and the Women's Battle Royal as well are both going to be on the pre-show. Well, yeah.
It makes sense, doesn't it? Like, it's just how it's done, I guess, with WrestleMania, that it just goes out there first.
I'm surprised that the Andre one is on the pre-show, just because the Saturday Night Live guys are involved, and I'd have thought that WWE would have wanted those on the main
Is the pre-show free?
Can
you watch the pre-show for free?
Right. Well, I have the details right here. It's funny you should say that. So the WrestleMania 35 kickoff pre-show begins at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is midnight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
It's going to last for about 7.5 hours.
No, sorry, it's 10 our time, 10 p.m. our time, because it's 5 hours.
Yeah.
5 p.m. Eastern on the WWE Network, YouTube, and other platforms.
Right.
That's totally free, I think. Well, yes, it's on YouTube. The second hour will also air on the USA Network, so they're really trying to grab people in.
Yeah.
And I reckon we won't just see those 2 matches. Surely not.
No, I think we're gonna probably have a tag match. Maybe the 4-way.
Maybe the Cruisers.
Or maybe
I know you'd be annoyed if the Cruiserweights.
I'd be really upset if Cruiserweights are on the pre-show because they deserve a big stage.
They do.
They're really, really good. People need to start watching 205 Live, but. Yeah, that Buddy Murphy-Tony Nese match is going to be absolutely insane, and it deserves that spot. Even if it's the first match on the card, it deserves to be on the main card.
I think it deserves to be on the main card as well. I'd like to see that, but I wouldn't bet money on it. I think they might put it on the pre-show. And finally, Dave Meltzer.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, ching.
Here comes the money. Join in. Money.
So Meltzer has announced in the Observer, which was released minutes ago, to much panic, that WWE has not, while WWE has not released a gate estimate, this could be the first show in history to top $20 million.
That's
making
crazy.
it the biggest gate in wrestling.
Yeah, well, MetLife's one of those stadiums where I just really want to go to MetLife Stadium because it just looks so big, and I think going there and attending that, and it'll be similar to, I guess, Dallas. I remember being in Dallas.
Oh, that was a huge stadium.
A mass of people, like the most people I've ever seen in one space in my life.
It was crazy.
Not as much as they reported, apparently, according to Dave Meltzer. But like, I think it's one of those things where it's such a big stadium that ticket prices are at a premium, I guess, and it's going to do well. But
it's in that
biggest gate in history is huge.
Another key factor you mentioned as well is that it's in that New York market, so major city.
Well, and their home city. It's where the company's from originally. So
it's not. I nearly went capital city. It's not the capital of the USA. I was going to be like capital city, always more expensive in the capital.
Yeah.
You know, you go to London and you go for a pint and you're like,
and it's like £6.50.
I can't believe that pint was. I can't believe that pint was £19.
Ernest's bad enough sometimes where it's like, can I have a Jakehead, please? Yeah, it's $5.85.
Yeah, but Jakehead,
£4
you get what
the
you
road.
pay for in Jakehead, though.
Yeah, 6.8.
Wow. Now, what are we talking about? Lots of other shows going on at WrestleMania weekend as well to look forward to. Obviously, the New Japan Ring of Honor G1 Supercard show in Madison Square Garden. What a venue for that they've got. I hope they have the hard cam ramp, but I don't know if they will.
Yeah.
Although it'd be weird for a New Japan production.
They've changed it, I think, because I think Like the New Japan show, I think they will shoot toward the ramp, but I think they don't have that little entranceway anymore.
Right.
That got changed with the renovation.
Okay,
so
that's sad.
I think they'll still shoot toward the
ramp,
because that's what they do.
Yeah.
So.
Also, Takeover, which I think could be amazing. Maybe the show of the year. Suka the New Japan. There's a lot of good stuff going on. Joey Ryan's penis party, of course. Look out for that one.
Orange Cassidy is something doing something
or whatever. Yeah. A lot of these events are available on mainly the Fight app, really.
Yeah, Fight's got absolutely everything.
Fight's done really well for itself. And what was the other one I was going to talk about? Josh Barnett's Bloodsport.
Oh yeah, because it can't be Mr. Riddle's Bloodsport this year, can it?
Josh Barnett versus Minoru Suzuki, two literal MMA fighters. Oh god.
Was Barnett was what, like an early UFC? Was he a champion?
I'm not sure.
And obviously it's Suzuki, the inventor of Pancrase and the former king of Pancrase. So they're gonna kill each other.
Yes. We've also got Swagger versus Steiner.
Yeah, I can't wait for that match.
I can't remember what show it's on exactly, but it's somewhere out there. And also. The Great Mutta's there, Tajiri's there. Everyone's in New York, apart from us, Sam.
It's alright. It's alright.
We'll just watch it on our screens and have a bloody great time. Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments section down below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter @Cultaholic and on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do, then please do check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic, where you can pledge. And don't forget, of course, most importantly of all, to hit subscribe and to join us.